Your sole purpose in life is to serve me. Now, that's it.
I mean no offence by this, Nicolas, but convalescing Dracula isn't too pretty. Is this the most hideous you've ever looked?
Well, I think there's an attraction to the grotesque. I think we called that first look the Picasso look, but yes, I would say it's pretty hideous. Yes, I would have to agree with you. It's the most hideous I've ever looked.
And Nick, how did
You're
you
being too hard on yourself. That's great.
how did you respond? How did you respond, Nick, to seeing Nick in full convalescing Dracula makeup for the first time?
I mean, from an actor standpoint, I was like, oh no, I know how difficult prosthetic big makeups like that to wear. So I was just amazed by how patient and gracious you were with the whole thing. The makeup looked amazing, what Christian Tinsley designed. But then also, it's like, from a character standpoint, Renfield does care about Dracula and want to nurse him back to health, and it's difficult to see someone, even if you have a complicated relationship, it's difficult to see them in pain and hurt like that. So he kind of is nurturing and wants to take care of him, you know?
Which is new. That's a new take on the Renfield character, to see that level of compassion.
That's so sweet. There's lots of wire work in this. You both presumably got to do some of that. Now, it always looks fun as a layperson, never having done it. Looks amazing. Can you share a memorable anecdote from the wire work you did, both of you?
I just remember Nora Aquafina, we're both dangling on the wire, and I can't remember specifically what she would say, but she was always making a joke about something with that marvelous voice that she has, and I would just be cracking up. Nora and I had a lot of laughs on those wires.
I'm thinking about I like being on the wires because I feel like I can do things that I'm not capable of doing.
Right.
And you know that the stunt riggers have got you, that you won't ever really hit the floor, so you can just jump and throw yourself in wild and dangerous ways, and it kind of ends up being okay.
You can live your Peter Pan fantasies.
Yeah.
And did all that stuff did they keep that stuff in? The film's really funny, and it's also really gory. What's your favorite gory moments from the film?
I love the Nick Hoult punches somebody's head off in the movie. I don't think I've ever seen that in a movie before. That's new. And I like the whole scene with Dracula going on a rampage in the support group. It's obviously all wrong and hilarious and horrible all at the same time.
There's a great shot in that when Nick has come to the support group and decimated it and destroyed everyone. But there's this wonderful shot of you kind of dancing in your Sphinx-like manner and your Cobra-like manner. And it's such a wonderful shot. That's probably my favorite shot of the movie, actually. But in terms of, ripping limbs off, I liked when I ripped the arms off one of the bad guys and then used them as, what do you call those?
Was it like a nunchucks or something?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but...
saber, dragonfly knives, I don't know, something...
and got to use them against them.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
They were versatile, weren't they? Because they were missiles at one point, and then also kind of stabbing implements.
Yeah. You can use ripped off arms for many purposes. It turns out.
I don't want this to be the last time that we see these characters. I love the film, but what would you want to explore with your characters if there was a sequel?
Oh, actually, we were just talking about that. The idea of a prequel, like Renfield and Dracula, the early days, two rogues on a road trip, being marvelously mischievous and lady killers, and just having all kinds of fun for all the wrong reasons and having big laughs.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. And would we maybe have Renfield's wife and child?
Yeah, maybe that could be the beginning of the movie, just before we go off on our road trip.
Yeah.
Or occasionally it's Renfield like not picking up the phone because he's having so much fun.
Yeah, and I'm a bad influence, and I seduce him away from his wife and child to do all the naughty things.
Back in New
Orleans,
love this. Mardi Gras.
Back in New Orleans.
Yeah. What subtitle are we going to have for that film?
Rogues on the Road. Rogues on the Run. It's got to have 2 R's.
Yeah.
Rogue Run. Just Rogue Run. Rogue Runner. This is
Renfield
Rogue Run.
Rogue Run.
Triple R. Renfield Rogue Run. Renfield, the Rogue Run.
The eighth film in the series.
Can't stop now. Now you've got my wheels spinning. It's not going to stop. Thank God this is the last interview. I won't stop. You know that. Renfield Rogue Run with rats.
Rat.
Where there were a lot of rats in the movie.
Yeah.
And they ended up not making it.
So this one they'll be in the movie.
Yeah.
In the prequel. Renfield Rogue Run with rats.
And what's in it? I'm trying to
Rhyming.
think.
And every bit of dialogue we have has to rhyme. The rhyme. The Renfield Rogue Run with rats, all in rhyme. Like, what's that they do in England? China plate mate. What is that?
Oh, Cockney rhyming slang.
Cockney rhyming slang. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I'm lost now, but it all
Be
sounds brilliant.
subtitled like they did in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
I'll watch it back.
I would love to see that movie.
Me
Cockney
too.
rhyming movie.